What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another Quick Tip Tuesday. Today we're talking about exporting vertical video. A few things to keep in mind when you're trying to make vertical videos, whether it's YouTube Shorts, maybe TikToks, Instagram Reels, whatever it might be. And I'm going to show you how to make sure that you're exporting in a vertical format. So let's jump into Resolve and check it out. All right, in Resolve here, a couple things when it comes to vertical video. The first thing that you need to make sure you do is make sure your timeline is in a vertical format. We don't want to make our video in horizontal and then export it, in vertical format. We want to just start with it in a vertical format so that way we are accurate in all the things we're creating and adding to our video for the vertical video that we're trying to create. So in Resolve here, make sure you've got your media pool open, and we want to right click and go Timeline, Create New Timeline. That'll bring up this dialog box here. Now, I don't know what your default project settings might be, but mine are for a HD 1080 timeline at 23.976 frames per second. So I don't want to use that because we're trying to do a vertical video here. So I'm going to uncheck Use Project Settings. You can name it whatever you want. Let's just call this Example Vert. Now I'm going to go to the Format tab, and in here, we're set up for a 1920 by 1080 timeline. But you want to check this on right here, Use Vertical Resolution, because we want our video to be vertical. We don't want our video to be horizontal. So once you click on that, you usually don't have to worry about the rest of these. You can just go ahead and click Create. So now we've got our vertical timeline set up. You're going to go ahead and put in your footage and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to drop in a clip that I have here. Drop that in. You can edit the video however you want so that you're happy with it. And you'll know that you're in a vertical format because on the viewers up here, it's going to look like a vertical format video, right? If it looks horizontal, then you didn't do something right. Go back and double check those settings for your timeline. So let's say you've got your video edited. We're going to now jump into the Deliver tab right here. And when you're in the Deliver tab, depending on what option you check here, let's just say, for example, I use the YouTube one, which I don't recommend, by the way. I recommend custom settings. And you know what? I'm gonna go back to my own custom settings here. So using YouTube or custom settings or whichever one you want, come down to the video export section and look at the resolution. Select the resolution that you want, and right here, check on this, Use Vertical Resolution. Because notice if I don't check this on, it's going to do 1920 by 1080, and it may not be that way for you. It may actually set it up as a vertical export, but just in case it's not, you want to check and make sure that this is checked on. Because what's going to happen if it's not checked on and your video gets exported, as a normal size, rotation video, a horizontal video, but you'll just see your vertical video in the middle of a horizontal video. If you upload that to YouTube, it's not going to recognize it as a short. So you want to make sure you've got that vertical resolution set. So when you export it, it's truly a vertical video in the final export. And actually one tip that I could recommend here too for your vertical video exports, and what I've been doing a lot is instead of exporting this at 1920 or 1080, I should say, by 1920, a lot of times I'm going to change this. And even though my footage is not 4K, I'm going to go ahead and change it to be 2160 by 3840, just so I have a better quality file to upload to YouTube. Once it gets done processing, it runs just as good as any other video, but it's going to look like a higher quality video, and I believe you'll get that higher codec too once you upload your video to YouTube. So not necessary to export your vertical videos in like a 4K format there, but I do it because, hey, why not? And if it makes the videos look better, then hey, I'm going to do that, and it should work out pretty good. So the key takeaways: make sure your timeline is in a vertical format, and make sure you check that Use Vertical Resolution option in the Deliver tab. And you should be good to go. When you upload it to YouTube here as a short or whatever, it's gonna make sure that you get that vertical video and it's set up properly. So with that said, Quick Tip Tuesday in the books, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.